So Envy need to be back to aggression. Good start. Yay, perfect example. Going to find Redgar.
Yeah, I actually love how Envy play this map, personally. I think you can see it here, and it's a great example. Thanks, Envy. You make it look real good. Sheydos and Defo, I don't know what they're going to do with this one. That spike's not really committed anywhere just yet either. It looks like he's going to go for that ceiling eventually, and yes, Sheydos has been able to put himself in a decent enough spot. But yeah, they'll check. Jump peeking. Not going to let it happen. Just those right clicks. Gotta keep the movement pretty critical. There it is, yeah, at the end. Envy with a belting start, and
happens.
I'm
here for it.
We're here for the ride. Maybe there is method to the madness. Maybe Redgar's gonna hit a couple of nice shots. Could help. Now keep in mind the purchase back here from Envy isn't, you know, the best thing in the world. It's still gonna be missing some odds and ends. So there's still potential here. As Chronicle's just killed Yay. 4v3.
What Gambit are doing? They're literally just death balling. There's 3 members here. Marved, gotta be aware of actually the counter peek comes through, yeah.
He's low.
Away from that.
He has to respect it because he's the only one with any sort of semblance of a rifle, be it a bulldog or not. And FNS down to 40 as well.
This is huge.
This has become really possible now. Crashies trying to get involved. Oh god, Crashies is dead. I guess if it works, it works. However, they still need to get past FNS and Marv. Flash comes in, they were waiting for that to come through. Still a bit of utility that Marv can utilize, but Sheydos actually thread the needle. I think he's a little further ahead than Marv expected. And now Redgar into a 1v1. He's on 2 HP. No way it's gonna happen, FNS.
Green,
yeah.
to Haven.
Yeah, maybe just weird as a word counter. Also very enjoyable. And Redgar just being punished so quickly. Victor, way too sharp for that. FNS doing what he does best. Threading that needle. He will be in the most annoying position to deal with as he's slowly creeping up way ahead of expectation, but Defo still checks it with good intent. So now 1-for-1 trade out. Spike is now leaning towards that A side, but again, it is Nats here. And he's quite the player, quite good at this. That's quite a nice sight to be holding with a Cypher, so let's really enjoy that. Now, the Spike is once again working through sewer. We have Marved backside of mid. Crashies pushing up deep ahead of where Chronicle may expect. And it's still a great peek. Still clears it just fine. The camera awaits. It's been caught off. Okay, so Nats now has to depend a little on the rifle in his hand.
They found my wire.
How much more can he get out of this? Apparently he doesn't need to. Chronicle's there with him. And now Marv presented a 1v4. This is just so out of the ordinary. Nats drops down, takes off his head.
So, whether or not they can find an entry here. Crash is actually very quickly going to tuck himself into sewers. Yeah, no. 2 members to defend. Chronicle has to swing in mid here, and Yay will be gifted an entry.
And Marv's found one too.
Of course.
Of course, the Marshals often win out against the rifles. In anyone's hands. Quite the heavy investment. Of course, once again, sarcasm coming in droves at this point. Nats is, however, posted up on long, so...
Oh! Okay.
Yeah, right click ain't working now. Yeah. Okay, and the ult comes through. He's going to be challenged on long, though. He's got to be careful on this if they decide to swing through, but they want to push towards CT. He's found the spike. Now, there is a player on the other side, that being Marved. Quite tricky to clear this, though, with that Marshal.
1 enemy remaining.
Catch Crashes as well. Nats will find his 3rd. Again, nice little setup there. Difficult to dig him out, but...
Switch up as well. That B side now being controlled by Nats, and as you highlighted... Of course he is. Where else would he be? Why would he be anywhere else? And we actually have the Sky leaning over too, so quite the stack out here. Now, Nats was actually towards this in that prior round. Ult comes in, and the reply from Brim. So it's a lovely denial of this, but there is also a walk up towards B, and that's where the spike is. So yes, the pick is on A long, but keep your eyes on B and keep your eyes on Nats. How much is... He knows they're holding the angle. He still tries to swing it. Crashy's just better right now. And a pop flash for Sheydos turns in perfectly, but he can't double down. Marved with an excellent trade, keeping such numbers favorable towards Envy here. Defo, yeah, he's been noted. Red like a book. And Marv, what a way to confirm it. That could have been dangerous. It just wasn't. Divide. And we see all the ults being worked through, but do you expect Redgar walking mid? I don't know. 29 HP. And chased down by FNS, trying to close that gap, but Defo with a big punish on the top side of B. He even predicts that Yay would be trying to be near that headshot angle, but Yay's still better. But Nats, I mean, they thought there could be a chance. Did he spot Yay then? I don't know if he did. The timing is going to be interesting. But keep in mind that crashies is still watching this. crashies is super aware that that was left open. There was a little bit of a window of opportunity, but now Chronicle fancies a go. Well, Nat's tried his best. I'll see if I can do one better. And Sheydos towards CT with a jumping up shot towards Marved.
Yeah, now all on Chronicle. Try and find something. Spike will be planted completely unopposed. Again, the reason we see crashes in that scenario, he's got the Hunter's Fury. He wants to be kind of that final post-plant contingency for them. Now we'll regroup on site. Again, Envy want to try and keep 3 up here. Enemy not going to happen though. Chronicle will find 1 on the way in. Yeah, with the counter pick. So, well.
So again, they're going to try and get away with it, but Envy should, by all accounts, have a clean map. So that to them will be a massive boost to the mental game for them. After having a very close map 1, a loss in OT, this is a really good way to stabilize and go forward at a 1-1.
I was almost saying actually, Chronicle will trade some shots back and forward. That's bang on the money with that, doing a fair bit of damage, but actually the heal will come through from Victor.
That's okay.
Actually, Seekers will be invested here on the side of Gambit. Crashes planted, Nats gets a headshot, but no follow-up here.
What? Where's the call? Hello? Hello?
What?
How has Chronicle just got 3 kills
He's
as well?
30 HP.
And Victor's in so much trouble. He was the original player that Nats had heard, but Victor gets himself towards B, can pick up the spike, but look at the positioning and the adjustment from Chronicle. He slipped through Garage, gone all the way back around to B, can confirm, well, he's not on site right now, so he's going to have to have picked up the spike and try to maybe lean towards C, because he can't get towards A. It's that kind of process of elimination, but a pause for thought here. They need to try and work out each other's positioning. He will have his flash up in 15 seconds. Nats has now cleared
30
A.
seconds
This is where it gets a bit scary if they have to clean those kind of connectors between B and that A site, but they'll work their way through and it will eliminate all these other areas that could have contained Victor. Now, he's going to have his flash back up. He's got 15 seconds. This could be incredibly smart. If he can get this pick. Well. He hasn't got the time for it.
10 seconds left.
5 more seconds or just
remaining.
a bullet. Chronicle cresting the corner, a little surprised at that. I thought he was going to just play towards CT. Flash comes in, doesn't catch Nats. That's a huge information gathering moment that just went astray. Victor's flash just went a little too deep, had no idea Nats was there.
The timing there for Nats to actually be out of line of sight of that flash. Again, it just, you're right, turned that second corner in spawn.
Pop early of the ult, crashies. Not getting too much, and a counter roll as well towards C-Long, but they're already up. They're already in the face with Chronicle. He's there! He's found 1 in a second! The third! Chronicle! What an animal for Gambit right now, leaving Envy in tatters. As what are you meant to do with this one? crashies trying to do something, find an isolated player towards Garage, but the net's closing in, and Redgar's got him. Chronicle, even it is just a Marshall in Ye's hands, that thing will find what it needs, but a walk up middle 3 players. Marved just got punished so badly. Redgar, oh my word, the bait and switch. Chronicle was right by his side, but crashies somehow brings us back to a 3v3. I thought there was no way, but Nats is right there, and FNS just has to hold his nerve, get that spike down, do what he can for the side, caught in the heels, and now Nats is going to close that gap. Ye knows pressure is coming. Nats now swings it, Ye denies it. And a 1v2, ults come online, the flash still knows he's in towards headshot, but he finds Defo, he's gone again, oh yay, he switched to the other side. What does Sheydos do? No flash, no nothing, it's just the gun at his side right now, and Ye is gonna, he's made a miss, he's made a fumble, but he's still got a chance of this, he's trying to buy the time, Ye!
No way. Can Envy do that every round?
I mean, Gambit are also pushing the extremity, so let's see what we make. Victor's making a dash like, hold on, that's weird and I don't like it. I'm going to head somewhere else. I'm going to look towards A. You guys are making good progress. I'll come over here. Now, there is a big problem at the back of the side, but Ye's got the timing just right, but Ye spots another. Now, Defo has to respect it too, because Ye is on a tear right now. Seekers go down and they confirm the site is ours. We're okay for now. Maybe that flank getting them a little bit worried after a while, after meeting 2 players pushing up C-Long, but we're in the post plant. As it stands, Envy in good positions.
An awful lot here to fight back in with the side of Gambit, but the Empress will pop, a flash through. Aaliyah to kind of layer that blind as well.
They're just feeling out these positions. They know one's graffiti, they know one's hell, but they can't break it down. This is such a strong crossfire until then. Sheydos and Defo hold on. A 1v2 not going to happen. Envy.
Try and pull something again.
They're walking sewer this time. Double stack with pressure from Nats coming through on Garage. Ult gonna kind of force them around in towards this sort of peak. The Redgar's gonna pick up. This is still really well choreographed. And keep in mind, the Chronicle is gonna now get a little closer. Do they know the Chronicle is here? He looks a little damaged up, but Nats just got FNS and he's pushing their spawn. Nats is pushing in their spawn against someone with an ult. You know what? Fair enough. 3 players now working around the back lines. Gambit have put a lot into this. And then on the other side, just one trying to hold it down. Ye seems all but too aware. Punishing Nats for this, knowing there's going to be another target, but where is he? What's he up to? It's a frenzy and it's making me uncomfortable. Brimmy's on the way. Chronicle's coming over with now a rifle in hand. So a little bit more threat to this, and Ye now knows 2 targets. Pressure comes in from... Ye! Get out of here! This guy is living up to that name. And now Ye again, now there's 2 players on the other side. Does he just see the pixel? Out of place, he's still holding the smoke. They come through at the same time!
Beautiful.
And it's a shutdown!
This literally looks like a pug. Gambit are literally just playing strat roulette.
Sometimes it works. That's the thing, it's just throw it at the wall and see what sticks. And Envy, as you said, they're trying to do their best to maintain it, but how do you adjust for this? We've seen Nats playing just about everyone on this map, be it B, be it Garage, be it A. He's been on C a couple of times. We've seen a couple of players just occasionally walking mid, the double stack sewer. There's so many weird looks that Gambit are like, we can try it. We're not meant to win this traditionally. Why not throw the book out the window and come back in with something completely unheard of? Space taken. Safe plant should be coming in. Redgar can't really deny that.
Spike planted.
And Marved sitting deep towards window.
Actually, the Lear is perfect timing. It just makes Marv consider somebody's push in here. Crashies will find Sheydos elsewhere, but Marv now needs to find one of them, and it'll be Defo first. The second comes for free. Redgar will fall. MV close out 8-4. He's 1 player, Victor, off of front of B, and actually back towards Link. But look at the bodies coming through. What?
And Nats has caught the flank.
Of course he has.
To perfection. Now, there is a great trade, though. Crashies still does well to find that and cleanly. Keeps himself at 100 HP. But now receives a little parting gift of a tag there, down to 54, and now the numbers are starting to look almost insurmountable as Marved presented a 1v3 Redgar on the long way around as well. And the crossfire, excuse me Marv, that's 1 and that's sharp. 58 HP still stands. 1 left, 1 right. Can't get defo. Yeah, they could be in bits. So we go back in the buy, well, nothing too surprising. Classics and just the Marshall. So this should be a run over. Bit of a 3-2 split towards the A side. There are players here. And there are right clicks, so Envy are quite good at those, so there it is, okay. Defo's done well there on the site, and good progress, right?
Well, that's it. Spike down, Victor will go walk about into a point. Yay, another Marshall, but damage done already, 48 HP left on him, will be flashed away. Gambit just foaming at the mouth, hunting him down here. They don't fall, but go good for the trade. 3 survived, 3 weapons carried across here.
Something that would surprise us all. So early in the second half, though. Redgar going to be in problems now, but I want to actually commit to this 2 play. Excuse me? Defo and Sheydos find a Yace and a bit of a... It's not perfect, but it's a good enough trade. He's kept this round in check because that was about to fall away, but it's only 2. A 2v3 post-plant, 2 rifles recovered.
Take flight.
This is unthinkable, unimaginable.
Yeah, he's drifting towards long as well. There's a trap wire there, so they will know about this flank if it comes through. At least Nats is close enough to find... Well, hear the sound cue, but
Nats
they will deal with it anyway. Nats in cubby now. He's got to dig him out.
He's not gonna. Nats, he's just off the leash. Gambit, how are you doing this? This is 8-7. Yeah.
Should be. Yeah, you're going to make a play for the Blade Storm. He's only 1 away there, but will be dealt with on an opening creative. Victor, the next line of defense for Envy. Stuck in sewers here, and actually will go creeping forwards just ahead of Nats, but from the back of the Seekers being popped, and Nats will swing on the second. Crashies will fall. Defo in position to find FNS.
We're in a simulation. It has to come. Op still in hand though, and Redgar's going to start working forward. He's got support here, he's not alone, but FNS, really good way to levy the pressure coming up. But a good trade again for Nats, but the players are in the right place. It's a 2v3. Sheydos is low. And Marved has been just so good backside. Put him under position. They're going to know where he is. There's now just 1, but it is Chronicle. It's Crashies. We'll find it. Envy. Look at that mid-swing. And Ye instantly challenged by Nats, but he outdoes him. That's the Ye you want to be seeing if you're an Envy fan. Now a couple of tags do come through. The flash goes in. Redgar a little lower, but he's taken himself all towards B. FNS's backside. comfy catch, and he'll take that every day of the week. As Gambit are hitting the pacey C piece, but they are down to 3 players. They need that plant, and Defo's got the op here, keep in mind. And he's going to switch up to it.
He's in a position potentially to find one over the top of this smoke. Well, yeah, she does spot it. Yeah, we'll find it. Crashes will fall. Chronicle finds another as well.
Okay, good trade for Victor, but Sheydos was right there. 10 seconds for his next flash too. He'll have one to post it if they feel that pressure coming in. Seeker comes down, and they adjust towards long. It's been noted, though. They know what's going on here, and Sheydos just eats that. Defo finding Ye on the fallback for the defuse. It's coming in. They can't see it. FNS just holds it down, and there it is. Envy getting to double digits. And the Ye's in sewer, so if you see that in the kill feed, that's what's happened. But it is that
Redgar's on the
Redgar's walked it. He just whoa, and Ye re-peeks. He re-peeks on that. Defo's just found Victor. I don't know what is going on. I truly don't know. This is great from Gambit, but it's so out there. And Marv now in a 1v5. He's going, yeah, he finds Sheydos, but now position noted. Everything's, tickety-boo. Spike gets collected. It's over towards A. That's safe with Nats. He's not going to let it slip as Chronicle. And there it is. So you're going to hear instantly 2 pieces of utility invested. A thunderous amount of footsteps coming your way. There's that lid follow-up. Now, good bits of damage done on route, but he's only got a classic. So the site is there. Spike can go down pretty much unscathed. There will be a challenge, but Sheydos just puts him to bed.
3 members left for Envy. Yeah, actually, Victor going through mid, considering potentially flanking, but Nats is already going to outflank the flank. Coming deep into spawn now, and becomes that safety net if they can get weird again, but crashes will fall now. And all but see, Victor will find one, but solo HP now.
One enemy remaining.
This is the team that looked like so good against like Sentinels. Yay, still looking good. Excuse me, Yay. Got his ult, but it is against big boy Nats, and Ye's gonna get that to halfway. You know it is. Now Nats, what are you gonna do about this though? Okay, that's the plan. Okay, forces him off, and the spam comes in. He goes right back out.
No way.
Yay, what can you do? The right click. Nats, he's just doing the.
What am I watching?
The frag.
What am I watching? He's got the defuse, Lauren. Yay has
claimed Yay, but Victor still stands. Now crashies gets revealed here. Victor just sprays away because the Liz come out. Nats doubles down and it finds Victor. Spike goes in, they find crashies. It's a clean side take. They answer back in kind. Oh yeah, well we know that one of the players is quite good, but we're all doing pretty well right now. So try and do it again. 11 to 9 is going to be about to be 11 to 10. As these 2 players, they're keeping those rifles. They're backing away.
FNS and Marv want nothing to do with this at all.
It's just truly this wild animal. Gambit are playing completely untamed Valorant at the moment. We've seen, as I said, straight up takes towards C, this all-in A piece, those mad walk-up mids by Redgar. This is just no hold bar. This is all in. I gauge trigger. I'm loving it. Let's go.
I mean, here they again. After that round victory from MV, could be an opportunity to reset the economy. They will actually find FNS as well.
Keep working towards A, that is.
Smoke. So yeah, Redgar's going to be behind this as well. Yay, actually creeping. Is he given one? No, Defo's going to find him this time around. Crashies down to 7 HP from that early engagement. Flash comes through, they line up, Sheydos will find 2. It's just the 7 HP of crashies remaining. And would you look at that? It's going to be 11-all.
Once again, Gambit just go, I'm going long. And Redgar has gone long. Now Victor tucked towards the corner and crashes by his side. Chronicle going to be the one to show. Okay, both now noted. Victor does have both his flashes and seekers ready on this corner. Now he waits. First challenge, Redgar loses it. And now crashies has to fall off this. There is a lean from Ye. He's come on over to try and help him out a little bit here because there's pressure, but they haven't overly committed.
Defo! Oh my God.
Where's this man been the entire time? Defo is looking real nasty right now. Crashies pushes up, tries to get something back. It's only a 1-for-1 trade, it ain't enough. Look at Nats on the flank. It's all perfect. This is going to be 12 on the board. FNS. What can you do? Nothing! Solution doesn't look bad, but ain't no one to challenge it. It's all down to a retake. The purchase, a little light for FNS, but he's got his ult. Victor got his ult. Crashies ult. They've got so much to play with here.
So many components here. The lockdown going to be the first one. Defo nearly catch it. Actually, we'll find what? Crashies has fallen!
How has this happened? And now Redgar pushes CT! FNS and Ye are just out of their minds with no idea what to do. FNS fights back with Ye. It's a 2v3, but numbers still so favorable. How do they find that final hurdle? How do they get even on the spike? Ye did the unimaginable before, but it's going to be FNS to find Sheydos trade for Nats, and now it's just down to FNS in a 1v2. Nats claims it.